Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
At the plate, Hunter Cole. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Gonzalez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. High pop-up. Gonzalez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Settling in now, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 0-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. One left for Texas. Nothing to start for the Rangers. Mariners coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Corey Kluber is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, just a 1 for 9. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due. Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting it, the second baseman, Rudned.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rudned. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Stepping in, Daniel Vogelback. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, number 20.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready on 1-2. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Seattle. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Standing in, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Kluber, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Fouled off. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Vogelback leads off first with 1 away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Tom Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Kluber pauses. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. So digging in now, Ronald Guzman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He singled his last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Gonzalez. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So now to the plate, Hunter Cole, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. He's running. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. At the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Gallo is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. Henniger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
At third, here's Frazier. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Dylan Moore. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's set, and the pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier. And this will be fouled away. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Rougned Odor, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding in, Malik Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Kluber pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
From the stretch.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
The 2-2.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch or this hitter's got to put something in play because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
Chirinos has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
He's set. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Hit in the air out to left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Smith's on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Up next for the Rangers.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Cole. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A man at third with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now back.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. No hits to this point.
Joey Gallo.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. And that's the third out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Murphy, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Odor. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead this one 5-0. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center.
Stepping in, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Malik Smith the next to hit. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. There goes Smith. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Dan Vogelbach is next. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-0 gets a swinging strike.
1-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Eric Swanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And it's fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Elvis Andrus. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes now to Andrus. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Hunter Cole. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. High in the air out to center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point.
Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Taylor Gilbo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there and records the first out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First delivery to him on the way. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is popped up. Vogelback is there. 2 down. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here's Malik Smith. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Andrus, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Daniel Vogelbach. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next is the
Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Kyle Seager.
third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Base hit into right center.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose Leclerc is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Jose Leclerc.
In now, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Guzman has got it, and the side is retired. Matt McGill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Todd Frazier will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well towards the hole. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. McGill, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing more in the Texas half of the 9th. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They trail it here by 3. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Nick Goody takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Nick Goody.
Daniel Vogelback
Will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Last chance for the Mariners.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. And they're runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Texas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 5 runs on